So you're thinking about investing in AI stocks. You know that artificial intelligence is here to stay and you want to take advantage of it and profit from it. Let's explore how to do that together. Now think about it. Have you ever asked Siri to tell you a joke or watched a Netflix recommended movie and thought, well, that was spot on. Is this thing psychic? Well, that's AI working its magic. It gets to know you, it gets to know your personality, and then it can make plans and identify what would work best for your situation, be that planning, be that entertainment, be that for cooking and your appetite. Whatever it may be, it gets to know you, your trends, your likes, your dislikes, and then it can take you to a place that will make your life easier and more enjoyable. So today we're going to dive into how to invest in AI stocks and how to snag a piece of this trillion-dollar pie. I'm Corey Halliday. I've been involved in the financial markets for almost 25 years now. I've taught tens of thousands of students. I formerly worked as a Series 4 option principal, which is the head of option trading for a New York-based firm. Since my time working in the options market, I've learned that there are different fads and different trends that come and go, but some of those are truly revolutionary. When we think about the creation of the internet, it changed our lives. It changed the way that we study. There's still libraries, but certainly if you're looking up information, you don't head down to the library anymore. You pull up your phone, you go to Google, you ask it and it will answer. And AI is much the same. AI is going to revolutionize our lives, but we have to be careful when it comes to investing. Which are the best opportunities? Where can we look for the next phase of growth? Now, you might be asking yourself, what is the best AI stock to invest in? Well, we know which one has been the big performer to this point. Without a doubt, the number one AI stock has been NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a maker of super chips, semiconductor chips that are going to power the AI world. And NVIDIA says, we don't want to make the chips, we want to have the entire foundation. We want everything to stream through us. And this was the concept that Apple came up with. Apple said, we're not going to listen to what the customer wants. We're going to show them what they want, and we're going to make it all in one place. We're going to make it so that you come to Apple for everything, for your services, your products. We're going to make it very sticky. And that's what NVIDIA is trying to do. But NVIDIA has some people, some companies that work with it. And one of those companies that's worked with NVIDIA for a long time is Dell Computers. They have a relationship that stretches back multiple decades. So in many cases, we can take an AI name like an NVIDIA or a Microsoft, and we can also ask ourselves, who's helping them in this process? Many of the great investments over the past decades have been leveraging the technology boom and the information flow that came from the internet. And there wasn't just one winner. When we think about the winners from the internet, certainly a Google comes to mind, but how many companies have utilized that leverage of advertising, the ability to order online, Amazon, get your product shipped to you? Now they do a lot of their own shipping, they do a lot of that, but for many, many years we can look at who are the add-on pieces. So I think if you've only narrowed it down to NVIDIA, you're missing the sea of opportunities that are out there. And I gave Dell as an example. Of course, we're not recommending you invest in any one stock. We're recommending that you branch out, you understand how this is growing, and what are the companies that are leveraging that opportunity, and how can we profit from it. Now let's talk a little bit about why AI is important. AI is going to revolutionize industries from healthcare to finance to self-driving cars. It's really kind of like a smart friend who's always there to help. Except this friend is powered by algorithms and big data. When it gives you advice, it's probably going to be very good advice, especially as it gets smarter and adapts more and more. Already, I've been overwhelmed by how powerful something like ChatGPT truly is, and it's only going to get better. Now, sometimes, just like your friends, it can be a little bit awkward. Seriously, AI's ability to process and analyze vast amounts of data, it can make decisions and predictions faster and more quickly and accurately than most humans can do. So if you believe that AI is here to stay and it's going to be part of our future, how do you get a piece of the pie? How do you get some of that futuristic pie that might taste oh so good? Well, here's 3 ways that you can invest in AI stocks. Number 1, you can invest in the specific names. Now, some of the leaders so far seem to be the large cap tech, the companies that you probably think of first and foremost: Nvidia, Google, Amazon, Apple. Those are the leadership names. I already mentioned the number 2 group for me would be the less thought of, but maybe the under radar opportunities, the Dells of the world, maybe old tech like IBM, some of those companies that have been long forgotten, but are certainly investing billions of dollars to become big AI names. And for me personally, it's that second group that gets me more excited, because I think fundamentally a lot of those don't have as much priced in already, so they may be the next big boom. And then third, one can use an ETF. Now, an ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. An exchange traded fund is a basket of stocks. So rather than picking one name, we could invest in a technology basket, or the NASDAQ 100 basket, or an AI ETF that is a basket of stocks. And what that does is it says, I'm not sure which one's going to be the winner, but I want to participate in this trend and in this opportunity. And of course, as always, we're going to try to enter with the best value possible. So we're going to look at valuation, we're going to look at the chart and the technicals, we're going to run it through what we call at the Cashflow Academy our 4 pillars. We're going to run it through the fundamentals, the technicals, make sure that it's a good opportunity at the right time to buy in. But those are 3 different ways that you can capture a piece of that pie. So if you want to get involved in the AI space, there's really 3 ways to do it. You can go after the most popular today. That's the Nvidias of the world. They're really the heartbeat of AI innovation. Their GPUs are crucial for AI processing. They have these super chips that can push the envelope and take AI to the next level. And then you have the secondary players, the Dells and the IBMs. In full disclosure, I've owned Dell shares for quite some time. I don't own IBM at the moment, but companies like that make me a little more excited as the next phase. And then finally, we could look at baskets of stocks, ETFs, along those lines. But don't just take my word for it. If you want to learn how to analyze stocks for yourself, if you want to make a more informed, confident decision, check out the video here if you found this helpful, and leave us a comment. Tell us which AI stock most intrigues you. And finally, hit that notification bell. Make sure that you're notified when the next video comes out. We'll see you next time.